See in this image, there is blurred motion in the waterway. All the waves are blurred as if the water was moving quickly when the photograph was being taken. Now what's surprising is that the person on the boat doesn't seem to be blurred at all, so it seems as though he stayed still for the entire time that the photograph was taken. There's no effect on the photograph itself, meaning the blurred waves, but it is eye-catching and seems to be the focal point of the picture. This is what I first noticed when I looked at the photograph. The light is quite soft in this photograph. It looks like if it was either taken during sunset or sunrise. And for the source of the light, it seems to be from the sun itself. There is no edited lighting. The photographer didn't seem to use a lamp to affect his image. The color of the light is white. It has a very natural tone to it. Although this type of image is difficult to find the exact color of the light. The direction of the light seems to be behind the mountains, as you can see right here, where the mountain is completely in the shade. And it is not at all illuminated by any of the sunlight. So it seems possible that the photograph was taken during sunset. The light in the mountains are visible and shows the texture of the earth, as you can see here as well. There are footprints able to see on the shore. And there also seems to be a bank on the other side of the water, even though it is not fully featured in the photograph. When first looking at the photograph, it really takes your eye directly to the reflection on the other side of the water, or in the middle of the water. And this later reveals the blurred motion of the waves. The image features depth. As you can see, there is depth in the shoreline and in the mountains. It takes your eyes upwards as if you can continue going through the scene. 3 dimensions are visible in this photograph, of course, those being the water, the land, and the mountain terrain. The photograph appears most sharp in the corner right here, where most of the rocks are clustered. The shadows are balanced perfectly, almost feeling like you're able to reach out and touch all of the rocks. Another part that is very sharp in this photograph is the mountain terrain. As you can see, there are individual rocks, what seems to be a coat of land or dirt covering them. And again, another bank, even though that is not that sharp in this photograph. In the photograph, there does not appear to be a line of focus. However, the image does feature a large depth field, and the photograph is all in focus, allowing the viewer to see everything perfectly, without there being any blurred spots. The visual focal point is where there is a glare on the water, right about here. It draws your eyes to the side and makes you focus on the person on the boat. This is different from the point where the photograph is the most sharp, being here and here. Although it's on the other side of the image, it still draws your eyes to look at the person on the boat. Kind of makes you wonder what exactly they were doing.